everyone, it's day 27 of SSSVEDA, and today's topic is, what's going on with my hair? No, that's not the topic. Today's topic is, what is my favorite sport? Yeah, I'm just too lazy right now to find a different topic to do. So, because my answer is kind of funny. So, okay. So, when I was 8, me and my family, my dad got a job transfer, and we moved from Michigan, from Dearborn Heights, Michigan to Lexington, Kentucky. And we lived there about a year, and then we moved to Dayton, Ohio for pretty much 9 months, basically the school year. And then, and again, it was because my dad got a job transfer, and then he got a transfer back to where he was in Kentucky, and I'm pretty sure it was all within the same company. It was just, he was just changing locations. So anyways, he got a transfer back to Lexington, and our house in Lexington did not sell at all. So we moved back to the same house and everything. And I promise this has something to do with why my favorite sport is my favorite sport. Or more like why my favorite sport team is my favorite sport team. And so then we moved there. So when we moved back, I was now 10. And we lived there until I was 14. And then, excuse me, 5 days, 5 days after the end of school, which was probably roughly 10 days after I turned 14, we moved from Kentucky out here to California. So anyways, so when I was living in Kentucky, like I said, we lived in Lexington, and they have the University of Kentucky there, and the college, team is the Kentucky Wildcats, and that's, I don't really, like I said, I don't really have a favorite sport, but I like the Kentucky Wildcats, whether it's their football team or their basketball team, their college football or basketball team. If I can find a game of theirs on TV, which is kind of hard, probably because I'm in California, and the network affiliates probably think nobody in California wants to watch a Kentucky game. But if there's a game on and I can watch it, I will watch it. Or I will, if it's not on, I have it like set on my cell phone so that, the scores update and all that kind of stuff. When I fill out my bracket for March Madness, it always ends with Kentucky winning everything overall, and only one of those years has it ever, that part at least, ever been correct. Everything else is always like majorly screwed up, like right away. Because I don't follow the stats of any other team. What I base my picks on, other than Kentucky going all the way, is where like their rankings are, how many games they've won and lost, that kind of thing. So yeah, but like, I can watch Kentucky play football. I can watch Kentucky play basketball. I don't really have, don't ask me why I'm sitting sideways. I don't know. I can't. My back's killing me, so I can't sit properly at the moment. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, I don't really care for any, sorry, California people. I don't really care for any of the sports teams out here in California. I could care less. And I have family that are like fanatic over certain teams out here, and I'm just like, I don't care. In fact, they're so hyped up about, I'm the kind of person who, if things are overhyped to me, I will end up hating it. For example, when Jurassic Park first came out, it was so hyped up that I didn't see it for the longest time, and when I finally did watch it, I was actually wanting the velociraptors to eat the children at the end. I was like, eat the kids, eat the kids, eat the kids. And of course it doesn't happen. And now I will watch those movies. And of course, I don't want the dinosaurs to eat the kids. But at first, it was like pushed into my head so much that I couldn't stand it. So it's kind of that way for me with some sports teams, that people get so like riled up about it and everything, that I end up disliking the teams, and that when people get all like super excited about them winning, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Anyways, so yeah. So when I was younger, I used to be really into baseball. I never played t-ball, but I went straight to playing softball when I was old enough to be on a softball team. But I never played like t-ball when I was really little. Though both my brother and sister did play t-ball. But they stopped, like once they were out. My sister, I think, stopped right when she was done with t-ball. And my brother played like a season or two after that. And me, I'm the one who started softball past the age that t-ball, because they don't have softball for t-ball. And I played all the way up until pretty much either the season or like the season before we moved out here to California. And by that point, I was like really tired of it. I was really tired of putting on the uniform and everything. And like in the last season or two that I played, I was the catcher and I was horrible at it. And I couldn't see anything with that mask on. The catcher's mask has what's it called? I want to call it like a fence over part of your face, in case the ball hits you in the face. And I've been hit in the mouth with a softball and it hurts. But anyways, because of that thing and the way the helmet was, not the mask, the helmet was, I couldn't see anything. So if I put my head up to see the ball coming, the helmet like covered my eyes and I couldn't see squat. And it just made me kind of like off. It turned me off of the game. But for baseball teams, I never really watched them play, and their games are never on TV out here unless they're in the World Series. But because I'm from Michigan, I like the Detroit Lions. Not Detroit Lions. That's football. The Tigers. I like the Detroit Tigers. And actually, ancestry fact is that my great-grandfather used to work at a laundry service. I don't know if it was a laundry service for like businesses to bring like their hotel linens and whatnot, or if it was like a like a dry cleaners type of thing. I'm not actually sure, but I don't believe he owned the business either. I don't know, but wherever the business was located, it's no longer there. It's not called Tiger Stadium anymore. They tore down Tiger Stadium and they built Comerica Park in a different location. And where the baseball stadium now sits, it's somewhere underneath the stadium is where the laundry he used to work at sits, or where it was. So I thought that was neat. Like, I remember I was looking for it and I was like, where is it? And then I was like, oh, there's a baseball park here. Okay, that's great. But anyways, yeah, so don't really have a favorite sport. It's more like I have favorite teams that I like to watch and cheer for if they win. And gosh, I talked a lot about sports that I don't even really watch. Wow. Okay, sorry about that. All right, let me know your favorite sport or your favorite sports teams in the comments, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.